Hello, I'm Granville Emerson, and welcome to Lidline News. That's the news as I see it from just below my lid. McDonald's says that they're now going to use fresh meat. I don't know what the heck they've been using all this time, but they said since 1973, they've been making the same burger as the one stale puppy or horse or filler or whatever they use. Now they say it won't come frozen, it'll come fresh. Fresh burgers for all of our customers and fresh horses for the men. Giddy up now. Trump donated $77,000 from his salary that he said he wasn't going to take. He donated it to the national parks. The look on that dude's face. Look at that park ranger. He's looking at that check like, Negro, please. You took $1.8 billion from our budget and now going to donate $77,000 for a photo op. That's the Trump way. Advertisers, well, they're running from Bill O'Reilly like somebody turned on the light and roaches ran out the room. 21 advertisers have said they will not advertise on the Bill O'Reilly talk show after O'Reilly is facing new accusations that he sexually harassed women. He'd already settled $13 million worth of sexual harassment charges. Donald Trump weighed in and said he didn't know what all the fuss was about, didn't think that O'Reilly did anything wrong. Well, Trump, that's because you are way worse than he is. You have been accused of sexual abuse. That Trump's harassment, Trump. Jared Kushner, Trump's son-in-law, is rumored to be, well, talked about, not even a rumor, he actually is like running everything. I mean, this dude is over Middle East peace talks. He's over Mexico and China relations and revamping the government. That dude, he worse than cream corn and black dynamite. No, cream corn be like, I'm running things. Jared Kushner is running things. I don't know about you, but I don't think I'm not going to jail for my stepfather. Jared Kushner might be on the way to doing that too. Steve Bannon was forced out of his position at the National Security Council. I don't know how he got that spot in the first place. He just kind of gangstered his way onto that whole deal. And was last week we talked about him being the person behind Devin Nunes getting into the White House to get classified information regarding the alleged unproven Obama wiretapping of Donald Trump's Trump Tower, which never happened and can't be proven. But he stepped down from his position on the National Security Council. They came up with this cockamamie story that he was put on the council to watch Mike Flynn because they didn't trust Mike Flynn. Yeah, right. Then why did you nominate him as National Security Director if you didn't trust him? Get out of here. Now today we find out that he was forced out and he threatened to quit. But then Jared Kushner said, all right then, I'll handle that too. And he's like, come on, Jared, you play too much. Oh, man. Nunes recused himself and will step down as the House Russian investigation chair. He should step down after he went rogue and went to the White House and told Donald Trump everything. He worked for Trump, supposed to be investigating Trump. And so now he's finally stepped down, and we might get a real investigation going on in the House Intelligence Committee. James Jackson, who wanted to kill black men and said killing 66-year-old Timothy Cockman was just practice, was indicted on murder and terrorism charges. Well, Jackson, when you get to jail, you're going to find out for sure. Black lives matter. Pepsi says that the ad was not about Black Lives Matter, but it was about something else. The ad featuring Kendall Jenner, where there's a protest going on, and she walks up to the cop and gives them a Pepsi and the whole world is terrific. They're saying now that it had nothing to do with you black and brown people, but they pulled the ad anyway. That was probably the right thing to do. I don't know who thought up that ad or what they were thinking about at Pepsi. Maybe they were on Coke. I don't know. But it was like really tone deaf. But it's all over now. In sports, North Carolina, the Tar Heels are the national champions this year. They lost to Villanova last year, but have redeemed themselves. They're singing that redemption song all week long in Carolina. It wasn't an easy task, though. They won that championship brick by brick. I mean, it was a brick house. They shot 33%, well, 35% from the field and 14.8% from the three-point line. That's pretty atrocious. But hats off to the Tar Heels. And congrats to Joe Barry, who was the most outstanding player. And congrats to the entire North Carolina basketball team and the coaches. That's the news as I see it from just below my lid. Thank you for watching Lidline News. I'm Graham.